is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." Everybody understands? The spirit of the Lord's mouth is the truth. The brightness of his coming is exposing all the lies, exposing all the propaganda. That's what's happening to America, man. God, all the Lord needed was the truth to destroy America. All of the power, all of the weapons, all of the guns, all of the military might don't mean nothing once the people start to learn the truth. Once the people start to see the real face of, who's ruling them and who they voting for, all it took was for the Lord to just sprinkle some truth out there. And the truth has divided you look at at the Republicans right now. At one time, I remember when before it was MAGA, it was called the Tea Party. Before MAGA, they were called the Tea Party. And I remember when the Tea Party first came on the scene, this was like 2013, 2014. The Tea Party came about as a response to Barack Obama. Barack Obama and the Democrats held all of the seats of power and position in the White House. Man, Barack Obama was passing all of them LGBTQ laws and doing all types of stuff that white people were uncomfortable with. And them white people that was uncomfortable with this brown face in office ruling over them, they got together and said, "God damn it, we going back to the revolution days." And they threw a goddamn Tea Party. And the Tea Party came together, and the Tea Party was, backwater, good old days white people that was not ashamed to stand with their politics and not ashamed to say that they didn't like this brown face ruling over them as president. And that Tea Party got together and they elected Donald Trump to be president. And Donald Trump took that Tea Party and turned it into MAGA, Make America Great Again. MAGA got Donald Trump elected. Then Donald Trump took that same group of people and had them go and storm the Capitol on January 6th in 2019 after he lost the election. In 2020, Donald Trump got MAGA to storm the Capitol building, but they failed. They failed, and Donald Trump lost the election. And, Biden got elected, and Donald Trump had to deal with it. He had to deal with 4 years of Biden being the president. But Donald Trump and that MAGA, they fought and held their ground. And 2024 came around, and they went and they voted Donald Trump back in the president, and they got the Senate, they got the House of Representatives, and it was MAGA country. They ready to see America be great again. Then Donald Trump bring Elon Musk in there and fire half the federal workers, 350,000 federal workers. Cut back programs, food stamps and free clinics and health care. Then he created the big, beautiful bill. In a year, Donald Trump single-handedly dismantled all the programs that supported all of the MAGA people that made him president. He got elected and turned his back on them people so goddamn fast, causing dissension and disillusion and confusion among all the MAGA Republicans that voted for him. It got so bad when Kash Patel and Don Bongino got up there in the FBI and would not release the Epstein files. The betrayal was so bad that MAGA split up. As MAGA split into several groups. There's Groypers. There's America First. These different factions have now emerged because of how bad Donald Trump betrayed these MAGA Republicans, these former Tea Party Republicans. And now they in different groups. They unalive Charlie Kirk. Listen, what happened with Charlie Kirk has been happening all over the earth all the time in the last 40 years, 50 years. People get unalived and it'd be like, okay, they say this guy did it, but where's the evidence? Where's the tape? I'll give you another example of what happened to Charlie Kirk, right? So if y'all don't know, if you're not keeping up with the news, the official story of what happened to Charlie Kirk is a lie. There is no evidence or proof that this Tyler Robinson cat came to this campus, got on the roof, unalived Charlie Kirk, and then got away. All the evidence they presented to say it happened is false. And there's people that love Charlie Kirk, like Candace Owens and cat man, Candace Owens. Who's the other cat? Tucker Carlson, and all these other former MAGA people. They love Charlie Kirk. Well, when they unalived Charlie Kirk and then lied about who did it, they started doing investigations and research and came to find out that Israel, the Israeli pro-Israel lobby, was trying to pay off Charlie Kirk to say he supported Israel. And Charlie Kirk refused to do it. And because Charlie Kirk refused to do it, and then Charlie Kirk was unalive, all of these patriot MAGA Americans think that the government unalived Charlie Kirk. And normally when something like this happens, it's just a, man, nothing we can do about it. Damn, it's messed up. They took him out. He become a martyr, and nobody, they might complain about it, but nobody do nothing. Instead, with the internet, they're keeping it going. Candace Owens do shows nightly on YouTube exposing the people that work with Charlie Kirk, exposing his wife, exposing the government for lying about what happened to him. So you get former MAGA, Charlie, with the people that was with Charlie Kirk, Tucker Carlson, Candace Owens. They have separated into another group called America First, where they don't want to support no foreign countries. They want to release the Epstein files. They want to know the truth about what's going on with Charlie Kirk. Then you got another group called the Groypers, headed by this cat named Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes is a Mexican American. But Nick Fuentes is white supremacist. He's sexist against women. He hates blacks, hates Jews, he's also America First, but he can't fit in America First category because he's in the Groyper category. All of this division and confusion is resulted from the Lord exposing Donald Trump, from the Lord exposing the Epstein files. This is what is bringing America down. You could not have written a better script than what the Lord is having play out right now. All of this happening while they're sending ICE into communities to round up brothers and sisters. While Donald Trump is sending bailout packages to not El Salvador. What was the other country? It wasn't Venezuela. He sent the $40 billion bailout package to some Argentina for Argentinian beef. He gave them $40 billion so their farmers could sell their meat. Meanwhile, American farmers are going out of business because of tariffs. That's another thing Donald Trump did. He did the tariffs, which made China say F America and stop doing business with America. China had billions of dollar deals to buy soybeans from farmers in America. Well, because of what Donald Trump did with the Doge and the programs and the tariffs, those Chinese farmers, those Chinese companies said, we're not buying no more of American soybeans. We'll go to Brazil for soybeans. We'll go to Africa for soybeans, which cut out all the American agriculture. The agricultural industry is failing because of Donald Trump's tariffs. What is the solution that they have for these farmers? Nothing. You're just going to starve. Donald Trump and ICE is getting rid of all of the so-called immigrants, all of the Hispanics that would work these farms. Guess what? There's thousands of acres of fields that are going spoiled because there's nobody to pick the food. God is destroying America, and he's doing it with the truth. By just exposing that these people are not who they say they are. These people who you hold in high regard and high esteem, they really are evil, disgusting bastards. They're really dirty, nasty monsters doing abominable things behind closed doors. Nobody should let these people be in leadership. That is what the earth is learning right now. That is what America is learning right now. And learning that is causing them to turn on their government, and it's destroying the whole place. All we got to do is just teach the truth. All we got to do is just obey